Hello, I'm Joe Rimmelsbach here at Ohio State University, and I'm in the Department of Plant Pathology with this week's turf tips. First, I want to start with golf this week. It's been kind of an interesting week, and a lot of it has to do with weather. So if you're growing something, a farmer, or you're growing turf, the weather has a huge impact. So this week what we've seen is we've had a couple more cases of anthracnose come in. And of course, a lot of that is driven by weather conditions and rainfall. More rainfall, oftentimes more anthracnose. Also, we've had a couple cases of questions with dollar spot continues to crank and be a serious problem, especially with these moderate temperatures, so that can be an ongoing problem. And then we had at least one situation on a fairway where they had declining turf, and upon examining the sample carefully, most of the turf, it was POA, and it was Poa trivialis, rough stalk bluegrass, not Poania. And if you're familiar with that plant, it grows very stoloniferous, it spreads out, and it's very heat sensitive. So this is an area of the state that's been running dry. About a week or so ago, it was very hot. It had a hot spell, and this stuff started to go downhill and show patches of declining turf. I mentioned that because we had a similar case in lawns just this week also. As far as rainfall on golf side, if you've been fortunate to get all this rain, enjoy it from the standpoint of cooler temperatures and hopefully better growth. But with excessive rain, you can have soft greens, which can lead with increasing scalping, which again I want to stress is one of the key initiating factors for anthracnose. So be very sensitive to that if you're running soft. Also with rainfall, it can have a potential for a lot of diseases. So be mindful of that and scout your greens carefully. As far as if you're getting adequate rainfall with cool temperatures and things look great, just enjoy it. If you're kind of weak, be mindful, use preventative applications and stay on top of things so we can get through July and hopefully August will go by quickly and you can have a great summer. On the lawn side, some of the same things. We continue to have the typical diseases going along. We had some necrotic ring spot, at least 3 cases again in central Ohio. These were lawns that were running either dry or over irrigated, so water's a big factor in that disease. It's a very deadly disease since it invades the crowns and it kills the crowns. And unfortunately, it's a disease that's not forgiving and it's very, very hard to manage because there's no easy, quick fixes for it. And hopefully we'll have some pictures of that for you. Also on the lawn side, we had some cases of samples sent in that had purple grass. And again, this was Poa trivialis, big irregular patches of it since it's stoloniferous and it grows in these patches, showing the effects of temperature. It will not tolerate high temperatures, even under good irrigation, it'll go dormant. And the initial stages of that is this purpling. So you might see that. Again, water and variability in rain is all over the board. Where I live, in the last 3 weeks at my house, I've gotten over 9 inches of rain, and that all came in 3 rain events. Parts of the state that are dry, the service calls are going through the roof from all kind of brown spots, so you'll have to deal with that. So if you're dry, if you can get water on it, you'll benefit from it. If it's cool and moist, enjoy it, and hope you have a great week. Also, in a couple of weeks, we have our field days, so I hope you all plan to come. We look forward to seeing you here. It'll be a good event, and you'll see some of the research that we have going on right here at the OTF Education and Research Center.